Hello and welcome back to the Banner Saga. As promised, I'm back with a new drink. I'm calling this one the Punctured Lung. It's a variation on the piss and vinegar. Here's how to make it. Get yourself a standard pint glass. Put 4 fingers of scotch in it. Then put another finger worth of rage squeezed lime juice. I always keep some on hand. And then fill the rest of the pint glass with as much ice as you can fit without it just falling out of it. Swirl it vigorously with an implement of your choice, and then dress the top of it with just a little bit of salt. Well, maybe more than a little bit. A healthy sprinkle. Just enough until it just barely burns to drink. Yeah, that feels right. This game, I tell you what, that drink was divinely inspired. Let's talk to Ekil and apologize for ever doubting him. Look who it is, still not dead. How are things, Rook? I can never guess with you, Ekil. I heard you helped drive off the traitors when Onuf attacked us. And it leaves me always wondering, what's your deal? I'm not so hard to understand. Why don't you try asking instead of telling? These are not questions, but why didn't you warn us about Onuf? Didn't I? How many times did I have to call him a traitor before you got the message? What'd you want me to say? Watch out, Onuf's going to murder your whole family? He didn't fill me in on the details. He was always like that. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to convince you to off me. But listen, I don't need to know, so keep it to yourself. Well, he didn't really try to convince me to off you, but the game sure fucking did. Why did you stick with him? I don't know, Rook. Family makes you do weird things. You know what the worst part is? We became kin when he married my sister. She died of a fever one night. But she didn't. She wasn't sick. He killed her. I don't know why he did it. Maybe he just felt like it. I was so furious, so angry that I wanted him to beg. I could kill him without a second thought. But that wasn't enough. I wanted him to feel sick about it, puke his guts out. And somehow that turned into, over time, he never cared, and I gave up, and I did what he wanted. Don't know how it happened. But when I attacked you in Frostvalar, guess I'll just say it wasn't my idea. It's weird that these are different. Anyway, you're welcome to stay with us. Had no plans to go anywhere. So you're going to let me walk around with my own axe and everything? Doesn't mean I'm not watching you. I can accept that. You're a good man. You need to get going. And I need to take a piss. You're not the only busy man around here, you know. You shake your head as Ekil steps away from camp. I respect that. Busy pissing. How's the wound? You mean the gaping hole that was gouged in her chest? You notice Oddleaf wince as she rises to greet you. It's doing a lot better. That's why I have no bandages on. And I'm staring off into the distance still. She's a bit cockeyed as well. It's doing a lot better. When I saw it happen, I thought for sure. Oh, well, I'm really glad you would have missed me, Rook? She smiles. Without Eyvind, that's all you could have done. Instead, you'll have to put up with my crap a little longer. Still aches like you wouldn't believe, though. Oh, maybe you would. Heard you took a stabbing yourself. I guess things could have gone worse. How are you doing? I'm doing alright. Sometimes it's lonely since my husband died. I guess I'd say it's more like being alone, even surrounded by all these people. God, there's no way the game's gonna do it, but if it made Rook and Oddleaf sleep together, I would rage quit this game. It's exactly the kind of fucking thing a like C-grade movie, action movie would do, like I was talking about last time. Hey, we just had a traumatic event, better fuck. That's cool, right? That'll make people want to watch the film or play this game. I hate people. Not like I don't have enough to worry about, though. I'm glad to have Alette around. And you, Rook. What do you think about the caravan? You mean, should we start kicking people out? That's a tough one. Usually I'd be the first to give you a dirty look for suggesting it. On the other hand, I got a sword in my back. Oddleaf thinks for a long moment before sighing. Don't send anyone away. Just make sure nothing happens to Alette. So, once again, I don't know why this caravan is so incompetent. Like, if you have a caravan of 5 people or 10 people, you can get away with not having an organization. When you have a caravan of 5, 6, 700 people, the fact that like people are just swiping supplies, that you don't have organized patrols, that you don't have organized, shifts of people guarding, like the fact that it's such a ragtag group. Like, I'm willing to make concessions that it's hard to wrangle people, especially in Rook's situation where he's just kind of randomly appointed as such. But holy fuck. Like, if you want to survive at all, plan the most basic of organization. They have nothing. Like, I almost want to just say, this is your fault. This is all going wrong because you didn't do the basic shit. But no, I can't even blame it on that. Because if I ignore the external factors of somebody wrote this and pretend that it's a real world, why is this game? We had a good run for a little bit there, game. A solid couple of weeks. Well, solid couple of episodes. It's basically been 2 sittings for me, but you had to spit on it. I'll let you get some rest. Okay, thanks. I'll take you up on that. You're welcome to keep... Are you fucking kidding me, game? I said this would never happen because the game has never given any indication that it was interested in bringing up sex as a topic. I was making a fucking joke. Holy fuck. You're welcome to keep me company. When I'm a little more awake, I mean. I'll talk to you later. Give me a minute. Why, game? Why do you insist on taking every opportunity to do something wrong and doing it? Even if it's like not, even if it's delivered in a somewhat subtle way, you have to take every shitty opportunity. All right. Rook and Oddleaf are both wounded for 1 day. Gunnulf is at 5. Hmm. Should I sleep a day? I've got 14. Can we get by without the two of them? I suppose we probably can, unless we suddenly come upon a really awful fight. I think we'll be all right. I'm just reeling. It's like I'm not that surprised. I'm just so baffled. It's immaculately bad. Like they perfected how to shit on the player. Cool. 2 sets of trees that I can't see through. Someone's been nicking extra goods from the supplies, a concerned woman tells you. Counted these myself yesterday, no mistake. This keeps up, we'll all be starving before long. This seems like it's gonna seed dissent. A few extra guards doesn't cost me anything, right? To deter any further theft, you discreetly place some trusted guards by the caravans. Why were we not doing that already? You hear a few people casually point out the extra manpower, but nobody seems to raise an alarm for now. Well, hopefully this town is... The villagers here are completely oblivious to the destruction that is coming. All we've seen is some dark figures far off, they tell you. Aside from a few young families, they're reluctant to pick up their things and join you. I mean, these items are so cheap. When you've got the... Well, I mean, I've helped myself to some extra renown, but like, in terms of things you can spend stuff on, I don't know. All right, back on the road. Chew the salty ice. Let it know you're angry. A mother's screams flood the caravan. Her daughter lies dead in a tent. We all know who did this, she spits, staring directly at the woman she scuffled with previously. Murder over marriage in these times? Something must be done. The accused woman remains silent. Investigate, I guess. A healer joins you in inspecting the young girl's corpse. An old infection, says the healer. No punctures, no choking, no poison. She died of disease. You report the news to the caravan. The mother admits that she had always known her daughter was ill, and everyone moves on. Okay. Yet another opportunity for you to make a bad decision, and like all of those decisions were bad except for investigate. A gaunt man and woman approach the caravan, hands held high. A word, friends, the man says. We are poor farmers, down on our luck. The woman hits him and said, We're outlaws, plain and simple. 10 of us, and we'd help you. 10 of us, and we'd help you in a fight for some food up front. What are your crimes? Misunderstandings, the man says. Mead houses are confusing. Never know when you've drank your share. The woman hits him again and says, We've stolen, killed a few when we had to. Skills that might benefit you out here. Nah, I'm good without. We're so much more than... The man stops as the woman glares at him. He nods and they shuffle away quietly. It takes until camp is set to notice that a few of your supplies have gone missing. Would somebody watch the fucking supplies? Fuck! The fuck is wrong with you people? We've only been stolen from 20 times. Is nobody paying any attention? There's only almost 700 of us, more than 700 of us. Holy shit. This game just wants to be mean. And it's succeeding, and I don't like it. The imposing godstone of Bjorulf. Bjorulf? The imposing godstone of Bjorulf approaches. His severe visage makes it feel like he's watching you, even now. The caravan spreads out, happy to be free of the confining forest and in open fields. Hogan pulls you aside to show you some red berries growing on an ash tree that looks like it was chopped down long ago. These shouldn't be growing here, he says excitedly. I haven't seen these in a long time. He and Mogan busily go about collecting the berries. In fact, in honor of Bjorulf, some of the caravan crack kegs of mead and wine before anyone can stop them. To the only god that matters, they shout. Everyone has drinks, and you're glad for the merriment that has swept over the caravan. It seems like the Godstone always is a single choice, and I don't like that. You look upon the Godstone, Bjorulf's head surrounded by images of casks and drinking horns. Though he was always depicted as being stern, Bjorulf was one of the most popular gods of men in Varl, the one who taught them how to brew. It seems like more than coincidence that long fields around Bjorulf's stone have always been excellent for growing anything you could need for a good drink. I'm not really sure what's going on with the berries. Kind of concerned about joining in on that, but I assume that joining the Merrymakers will increase morale. But now I've got sort of a morbid curiosity of how the game's gonna shit on me for collecting berries. What exactly are these, you ask Hogan? When I would travel to Borsgard with my father, sometimes he'd buy us a few of these, Hogan replies. Couldn't be a luckier find. See for yourself. You try one and can feel energy returning to your tired limbs. Not taking a few more would be a wasted opportunity, you figure. As the hour becomes late, the caravan is eventually ready to get back on the road. The day by Bjorlf's stone is one of the few memories that hasn't been tarnished by the specter of bad fortune, you think to yourself. Oh boy. What terrible thing is going to happen in this town? Oh, well. The caravan consists of more clansmen than you ever expected. Accusation of stolen chickens, missing heirlooms, and concerns over daughters' virtues are the sorts of things you hear relentlessly. Even fighters complain of spreading too thin to protect everyone. What? There's like one of you for every 3... If you include the... Well, yeah, if you include the Varl... There's one of you for every, like, 2 1/3 people. How the fuck could you be spread too thin? Split the caravan. That seems bonkers. Why can't I do all of these things? Or at least more than one. Whatever. It's not my thing to look after 700 people. Form a council. You select a few older members to solve everyday issues, but infighting neuters their progress. Other members feel they could do a better job. Ultimately, while it buys some time, the council dissolves, tired of the thankless and demanding work. Okay.
Rainvik is more of a smattering of farmhouses than a proper town. Though judging by stray dredge stalking through...
Why is this so much quieter than it was like 2 hours ago? God, game, could you balance your audio? I guess that's a problem a lot of games have. Expecting a game with this many problems to fix that one is a bridge too far. Reykjavik comes and goes as a long series of farmhouses, abandoned, crawling with dredge. The farmers have probably already fled to Borsgard. You try to hurry past, but are eventually spotted. Dredge start ambling in your direction. Well, good. So I have low morale going into a fight. That's good. What is that? Points out Oddleaf up near one of the longhouses. In the distance, a large person, clothes seemingly covered in blood, is cursing loudly and stumbling about. He staggers into a longhouse, laughing. The dredge heading in your direction turn back roaring, and begin to pound on the longhouse door. They seem to be holding a grudge against this particular person. You doubt the whole door will hold for long. You know, that's weird enough that I feel compelled to rush to help. Even though my morale is low. Is this a terrible idea? I mean, it's unequivocally a terrible idea, but let's do it. Against my better judgment, we should probably do something, you say. The others agree, even though it means putting them all at risk. As you quietly approach, the dredge have managed to splinter the door and break through. Hey, shouts of Arl wearing all red, standing on the other side of the dredge. Came all the way up here just for me? He seems unconcerned about the dredge as he hoists his enormous sword. Scarlet Feather. Interesting that it just got rid of my whole party. What's your deal? Nobody has actually caught a blood raven, but the lucky few have found one of their feathers can tell you why. 2 movement, -1 aggro. Okay, that's pretty handy. Okay. He's a bit weaker than Gunnulf, but he's got the same ability, I assume. Yeah. Although, does Gunnulf also have heavy impact? He does. Okay. A lot of them have heavy impact, I guess. Okay. Can I... Really? I can't even move him? I can't move his order? Oh, I can. It's just shitty UI. I've got 2 of these. Well, since he's only level 2, that seems like it's probably a good choice. Keeping him at low aggro. But we'll see. Once again, not knowing, as always, not knowing what we're about to fight makes the whole thing a bit of a tenuous choice. One armor, 1 strength, 1 will. I mean, it's only a level 1 item, but are any of the level 4s going to be... That one's tempting, but I think having the extra stats is more appealing. This seems pretty good. Find out if I'm right. There's other people in here? Haven't dealt with some flame slingers in a while. 's turn order. Yeah, they'll both have moved at that. Well, yeah, I feel like that should be reasonable. Sure wish I knew what the actual aggro stats for everyone were. Yeah, that's quite the ability. Okay. Do I want to just rush in? Let's see. $21.13 and $12.18. Pretty beefy. It's a shame I can't hit both of them. I'm a little more worried about this one and this one because they have those additional abilities. And I can sneak Ekil around the side of him to take out the other one, to hit the other one in some capacity. Ah, so close. Alright. He'll still be able to use his ability, but... The only downside now being that he's more exposed, but they were going to be exposed one way or another. Okay, do this without getting in the way. Break some armor. Nice. Where did the other one go? There. Boy, it sure would be nice if those were more obvious. I know I've said that before. Sure wish I could get somebody in there with Tempest. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I shouldn't rush that. Let him get in there. Oh, you know what I can do? I can push him up in the turn order. Although it will probably leave Ekil exposed. Oh, fuck. Well, shit. Wait a minute, how... I forget, do these explode on the spot or around Five-Tail area? Fuck. Okay. Well, some people gonna take some damage. Yeah, let's not kill... Let's hit these two so we don't kill, but... Nice. I wish I hit that guy twice since he was... No, whatever. Alright, I want to get away from this bomb. Certainly don't want to be standing on it. Question is where to go. I think that's the only good option. Knockback damage to all. Yeah, you know what? Hey, game, could you fucking target the thing? Oh, it's... never mind. That's on me. I didn't understand how it worked. That's gonna hurt that guy too, though. Isn't it? I think it is. If I kill that guy goes next. When do these go off? Well, let's break this guy's armor more. Nice. We'll hit this guy. Ooh, we'll kill this guy. Wait, that pushes this guy up. He might be able to get around there, but he was going to be able to hit Ekil anyway, so... Ekil just might die. Huh. Yikes. They moved. And let him in at the perfect opportunity. Okay. 1, 2... Be real cool if no one died. Okay. Now I've got to do some... have some... I don't know what I'm doing. This punctured lung is, got a lot of scotch in it. Hmm. So, attack or bloody... let's bloody flail. I keep forgetting that's Mogan, not Hogan, and so he doesn't have the same upgrades. Alright. Oh, fuck. Yeah, there we go. Fuck you both. And your friends, too. That is not gonna work. Actually, that's curious. I wonder, can you get out of pillage mode? If they get more guys? Oh, wait a minute. We weren't in pillage mode. I'm an idiot. I could have sworn I saw the thing pop up, but I was incorrect. I'm actually shocked that he didn't attack, I guess his... Oh, that's right. You have to move to be... Can't be right up on him. Fuck you! Alright, that went well. Welcome to my mead house. Sigbjorn's House of Mead. I wasn't expecting a Varl this far south, or this drunk. I can see that. There are people huddled in the corners of the mead hall, looking on with uneasiness. Who are all you people? Who are you people? No, they're friends. They made this place. It's not really mine. You lured Dredge back into a room full of unarmed people? What is wrong with you? Come on, I saved everyone in here. They shared some fine drink. The best drink. Wait, I was saving your ass. Remember that part? If you knew you'd come up here, you could have told me. What? I wish there was a scroll back so I could reread that. That was garbage. That made no sense. What do we do with this guy? Anyone here is welcome to join us. I don't know what that I wanted to pick that third one, but I just don't know what it will actually mean. It's the old BioWare choice. The townspeople show you a huge stack of barrels filled with quality mead and help you haul them back to the caravan. I'll miss this place. Good memories. So is he in the party now? With some help, you gather up the casks of mead and head back to the caravan. Head back to the caravan, Sigbjorn and the other survivors in tow. The caravan gives the boisterous Varl a large berth as you set out for Borsgard. Very worried about the morale. Okay, we're pausing anyway because it's been a long episode. Okay, guys. The last episode was hard. This one was slightly better, but I'm still salty as fuck. Maybe on the next one we'll get to Borsgard. What a game. What a game.